tell me this, yeah? I live life by myself, right? 90% of the time. All of us do. Everyone has, whether you like it or not, you have your own responsibility. You have your own bills to pay. You have your own this, you have your own that. Let's just say you have your own responsibility as an adult, right? Everyone. But then they switch it up and contradict it. Is like, yeah, you do live on your own. You work for you. You're gonna, end up dying by yourself. When there's gonna be time, no one is gonna die with you. You're gonna be buried all by yourself. You have your own timing, right? That's the truth. But they tell you and they teach you. You see, it's not even about it being the truth. It's not even about the truth, period. That's what we need to understand. There is no truth. No one knows the fucking truth. No one knows the truth. We are all sharing our own personal theories. That's what the fuck we're doing. Whether it's fucking Socrates, whether it's the niggas in the Bible, right? Whether it's fucking Beyonce or Jay-Z or Album 444, or whether it's Andre 3000, whether it's Erykah Badu, right? Because if you're a music fan like me, whether it's Bob Marley, I'm loving my t-shirt, right? Whether it's Mother Teresa or Nelson Mandela, John F. Kennedy, or Abraham Hicks, or Oprah, Donald Trump, all these people that has turned themselves into what they want, right? They respect and they live their truth. Again, it's not about the truth. The truth is not the same for everybody. My truth is my truth. My truth is only going to benefit me. Your truth is for you. But when we are out here, right, trying to fight to be part of this group thinking, working hard to make this other's truth our truth, right? That's how society tricks you. Here I am. I'm brushing my teeth in the morning. Every day I'm going to work. I have one roommate, right? I'm living my life. My interaction is like the co-workers, right? The boss. And then I come home. If you live with a roommate or your spouse, right? That's it. Like your daily connection, it's so limited, right? But they make you believe that you have to follow their rules. Think about it. Why is that? And following rules I'm talking about in your mind. Because they know that you give a man whatever, man will be distracted and he'll take it if he doesn't have his own way of thinking. If he doesn't know how to think. If they don't know how to think, like what the fuck are they gonna do? They ain't go through shit. Isn't that the danger for humanity so far? Whether it's a war, whether it's slavery, it was all to cancel individual thinking. But what's so funny to me, whoever did all the despicable things like Hitler and blah 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 blah, it's one person. It's the individual thinker that continues to make a difference. So it's not even about the truth. I don't think God wants us to know the truth. God created us, okay? Look at everything. We're here to fucking observe. You have two eyes. What do they tell you? When you look at the leaf, what does it tell you? There is a reason why it's here. They try to tell you the leaf doesn't talk to you. They try to tell you that your communication should be only with a human being. So here you are doomed as fucked because your relationship is only with human beings, and that is not nurturing enough. I'm a human being, okay? I'm being human. Okay, if I'm being human, then I'm not human. So I'm here to be an expert and to understand and to embody what it means to be human. What does it mean? If not, I'm just going to exist just like the animals. Like animals, I can't even say, I no longer say animals can't think, animals can't do this, da da da. But all I can tell you is a cat can only be a cat. A tree can only be a tree. But me, I can transform myself. I could be this, I could be that. I could be this, I could be whatever I want. I can do, be, and have whatever I want, right? That's Abraham Hicks' affirmation from my favorite book, Ask and It Is Given. See, there isn't anything that we cannot do, be, or have. Right? Earlier, when I was having my coffee in my balcony, I thought about did I say a kid or did I just thought about it? Anyways, it was a baby. Right? The baby's like fighting the mom. And he's like, what is it? Throwing his arms, like as if he's powerful enough, like he's pushing his mom, like she's moving because his little teeny tiny hand is so powerful that she's moving, right? And I'm just looking at him like, what happens if you continue to teach him, right? You know, like right now she's just moving so he won't scratch her or whatever. She's playing around, like, right? It's not because the baby hand is gonna hurt her. It might, like, it might, like, if it touches her side of her eyes, right? But other than that, like, what is a baby hand gonna do? Even if it's a scratch, unless you're like me, you're so afraid of scars, right? So, but anyways, I was like, okay, what if if this baby was thought that he's this powerful, or like a whole bunch of kids, where you're like thought that you're powerful, like literally like trick them, like when they. Just like how we, in the movies, like, like if you watch supernatural movies, right? How energy they're able to, the magic, whatever, throw away, abracadabra, boom, whatever, right? Like, if you teach them, right? Or like you're pretending as an actor when these children are like what's his name? Was it Hercules? Was it Hercules? Who was the guy with the... No, this is during Socrates. The guy with the hammer that they thought that he was a god. When he's angry, they think the thunderstorm comes from him. What book was this? I don't remember. But so these children, right? You're basically lying to them, right? Like their hand movement is moving you that they're powerful or there's a power coming out of their hand. Even if they don't look at it, you can teach them to believe the lie, right? So then what's going to happen? And society is going to be, oh, no, those are kids from this school. They're crazy. They're told that they can do anything. So they're walking out here, they think they can fly. That will be like the new norm. Oh, no, those are the children from that school, right? It's going to be like that. Okay, so then what does it mean to be human then? Why are we so afraid of being crazy? What does it mean to be crazy? What does it mean to lose your mind? If you ask me, to me, God is insane. God is crazy. Or God is not normal. Because look at creation. I look at creation like the worms on the ground that has like 50 whatever legs. Or that little fly that you couldn't barely see it on your skin, but how hard it's pinching you is like it gets your whole attention, a whole human being attention, into this tiny thing. You can't even see it when you're trying to what is the sense where the itching is coming from. Okay, so what are these creations for? They must have a reason, right? Even if they don't, what created them? As a human being, we can't create shit like that. We can't give life. So what are we then? The only thing I can have is like if I'm left alone, there is this voice that talks to me. I always have something that I want. Right? I'm like this walking vessel. I don't even know what I want. But there is a higher power that resides within me, that knows things from me, ahead of me, that knows what benefits me. Right? That's why life takes a detour when you're not in the right direction, right? Like life try to teach you, life try to show you, hey, take this way, do this, go that way, right? But only when you have a relationship with life, when you understand that you do have a relationship with life to begin with. Most people don't even know, right? Most people live like Wayne Dyer's analogy, right? Ego is like edging God out. Here comes 9 months, the baby is born. Okay, God, thanks for all the work that you've done. I will take it from here. What if that baby was left alone? I have been The first 30 years of my life are a bit different. I was left alone to just be. So I did have relationship with nature, with plants, flowers. Children must be around. Must be, to be healthy. I always talk about this. Whenever I go to Utah, the white people's skin is not the same as you see the rest of the world. It's flawed. It's a different type of skin. Like theirs is just so beautiful. It's not white. It's not like this pale. It's a different type of white. The children, the kids, they're so fit. All of them, the high school kids, they just all look good. Everybody looks like a model in Utah. The older ladies even, with their yoga pants and the sport bra, walking around with their abs, just chilling, relaxing. This is what life is. This is what riches is. Easy life. The reason why from the beginning it's been said, know thyself, it's because you come here for a certain amount of time to earth, and there's only a certain things that you're supposed to be interested about. Why? Because you are here to create a solution. You are here to help this world grow into what? I don't fucking know. But it wants us, there is a power that wants us to grow, to evolve. Because obviously from riding horses and donkeys, now we are driving we're riding Maseratis and the airplane even, right? We're even flying now. It's not just the ground or the underground. Right? So when you are just noticing, when you're just focusing, when you're just paying attention to life, there is a certain life, like it talks to you, it tells you, because you are special. No one is better than you, and you're not better than anybody. You are full created by the image, by his image. Even if we think about outside the Bible, outside the books, just look at you. Why? If you're not happy with your life, there's absolutely more than enough people that are living the life that you want. Why? Why are they special, and how come you're not? Where I come from, my country, they're like, oh, some people are just lucky. There's a belief. It's like, I hated, I could never swallow that as a kid. Because I was just like, my whole obsession was being rich. Because I went to school with rich people in the third world, right? It's like, since a young age, I wanted riches. That's what I wanted. Right? So they tell you, oh, some people are just like that. I just never bought. It's like, oh, really? So God is going to create me to be intentionally poor, and then he's going to create another one to be intentionally rich? Nah, that's bullshit. That doesn't, right? See? There is truth that resides in everyone. And that truth is your freedom. That truth is your way out. If you haven't read The Way Out, it's a must. Actually, it's like, you have to read a lot of books before that when you're spiritually journeying, right? But after that book, it's like, wow. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? You don't even know. Only those that knows their why are successful. Why are you going to work? No one knows. You can stop 10 people on the street, adults. Why are you going to work? To pay my bill? Because I'm an adult? Right? They won't even entertain it. I love it when I speak truth. It's like, I'm sorry, but I do this all the time. Perhaps why I won't even be able to do video recordings, right? When I speak, it's like my system cleans itself out, and like I spit, and especially when I'm smoking, it becomes even a lot. It's a lot more. My system is like constantly cleansing itself out. But again, the IR or the idea realized for this recording is that why is it that I live my life, right? I'm standing in a mirror right now. I was just doing my morning facial routine, my moisturizer and stuff, right? And it's like, I live life, the majority of life, I live it alone. I have a relationship with myself, whether I like it or not. But society makes that relationship dim. It's like when you look at a mirror, you're not really looking at your face. You might be doing your makeup, you might be painting, right? It's like man is not in touch with himself. Like people don't have a relationship with themselves, right? They're living life through muscle memory, through the pattern that was created for them. Because it is difficult to think for yourself. Why? Because it is part of your brain, part of a muscle that you have never used. People don't imagine. But imagination was our gift. It's the imagination that gives this dream in your mind, the nutrition, so it can bear fruits. So it can bear flower. It can bear seeds. Yesterday, who is it that said, people don't even know who they are. Those who are being used by God, they don't even know who they are. They just follow this bliss, right? Like, my favorite artist said, the whole point in life is to have a relationship with God and to know that this God power is within me. Once you have that understanding and that connection happen, everything else is just, right? Because when you think about it, if I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I am gonna die, I don't know when, but I am. What am I doing with my life? If I'm not happy, why am I not happy? Because it's not because I don't have things that I don't like. This is what I want people to know. There is something that you like. That's what we need to understand. There is something, like, that's why we're created last, right? Our creator knew there's more than enough inspiration for us as human beings to understand and to co-create with the creator. If you look at the flower, it talks to you. But you think only language is the way to communicate, which isn't the truth. Anyways, the idea was like, I was just looking at myself, it's like, oh my God. We all live life alone and we're gonna die alone, but we live it, or we pretend, this pretense that we are all the same. It's like, okay, I'm gonna sound like I'm self-contradicting. We are all the same as far as consciously, as far as our source, our creator. But we also have our unique individual beingness. But the world is making you believe like you're living this life as a group, as if he's paying your bill, she's paying your bill, right? Your relationship has become externally. It's based upon external relationships. And the majority of being other human beings. Although you're clocking in, you have your own car to clock in and clock out. You have your own 8-hour shift that you need to work. You have your own route to drive home. You have your own bills to pay. You have your own this, your own that. You see, when it's the right time to think that you're individual, they brainwash you and they persuade you to think otherwise. And when it's time to think that we are all one, meaning coming from compassion, understanding that if I don't have compassion for myself, I can't have compassion for others. Right? Like things like this, when you're supposed to be thinking that we are all one. That's my brother, that's my sister. As a human being, we are all one. We just have different interests, just like our faces. You see, these knowledges to help us become this whole version of us, this power within us that wants to work through us, shine through us. we'll never stop communicating, and that's actually the only beautiful relationship that we can ever have. But we've been taught otherwise, so we're so fucking separated that humanity is walking around like a fucking hollow. All because we were told the wrong things. Because we were told the wrong things, here we are, wasting our life trying to build a relationship only with other human beings. I'm not telling you to go be friends with the lion. But the lessons that you need to learn in this amount of time that you are granted to exist on Earth, only wants to learn certain things. It's not even about learning. It wants you to remember certain things so you can continue. Help the world evolve. What are we evolving to? I don't know. But you can, by looking at nature, you can tell it through human beings, the world wants to evolve. Nature is nature, the mountain is the mountain, the river is the river. It's humanity that are creating, and look at what we have done. As far as creation, all the beautiful things that we have created. There's an equal amount of destruction, but evil and good existed from the beginning. But all these things that were created were only created by those that continued to listen to the voice in their head. When you start talking to yourself, you just become special. It's just like that. Why? Because talking to yourself is talking to God. Only God is going to respond to you. Only if you're coming from love, of course. So, no one is going to remember that you died after you died. So, you better care about yourself. No one is going to care about you like you care about yourself. No one. No one. And the people that you admire, they knew that. All the celebrities that they knew that. And they respected it. When you respect life, life respects you back. So stop living life as if we are living it as a group. We're not. We're not. Think for yourself. Think. Use your brain. It's a muscle that is given. It's the best gift that you have been given. All organs are important, but your brain, for me, it's like a game that was given to me from God, so I will never be bored. So I can always have fun. Even if I'm bored, it's fun. It's whatever. So what? It's part of just emotion. Anyways, where does boredom come? A person that creates doesn't get bored. I'm not saying a person that creates is always happy. No, a person that creates respects and understands all emotions. So this person continues to focus, taking the path of least resistance, right? Because I'm living the life that I want, so even obstacles are like now, oh, okay, it's something that I must pay attention to, or it's something that I have forgotten. That's how I am looking at it, and that's how we are supposed to view problems, because a problem comes with a solution. Always. It's always here. And we really need to learn like when obstacles come in life, it's like, okay, it is what it is. We need to really stop associating and defining our value as a person with our problems. It's just a problem, okay? It's not forever. It's gonna go away. Matter of fact, when you stare at it, it evaporates. Not ignore it. Look at it. Talk to it. Oh, hello. What's up? What's up? Equation. What's up, problem? What did I forget? Or what do you want me to remember? That's how it's supposed to be. On that note, I'm gonna go. I'm too hungry. Because I had espresso with empty stomach today. But I had kombucha in the morning and I didn't feel like eating food. But now I'm ready for food.